I'm 13 WMAZ meteorologist Alex Forbes. We have the 5 o'clock advisory for Tropical Storm Elsa on the 4th of July. And fairly impressive looking storm, but not all that strong. Only about 60 miles an hour is its peak wind speed right now. It's moving towards the northwest at about 14 miles an hour. Here's the plan for it. Going into the Tampa area somewhere, making landfall right along the Big Bend, perhaps down in the Tampa area or maybe even south of Tampa. All of it's in the cone, but as a 60 mile an hour tropical storm. That's the plan. And then moving up into coastal Georgia as a tropical depression. That's new with the 5 o'clock advisory, but only about a 5 to 10 mile an hour difference from what we were forecasting previously, but still nonetheless the center of Elsa expected to come right through coastal Georgia. We'll talk more about that in a second. But in the meantime, tropical storm warnings continue for Cuba, Jamaica, and we now have tropical storm watches up the Florida coast. So Naples, Fort Myers, Sarasota, Tampa Bay, all in a tropical storm watch as Elsa is expected to impact the west coast of Florida as we head into the next 48 to 72 hours. Tropical storm warnings also continue for the Keys. So check this out. This is the cone overlaid with some of our forecast models. Here we go Wednesday into Thursday. Notice most of the forecast models lining up now with a coastal Georgia solution. That means areas south and east of Macon and Warner Robins will see rain and wind. Macon and Warner Robins could also get in on some rain and wind if this solution were to play out. The closer the center is to central Georgia, the more impacts we see. So here's what you need to know. Cuba landfall in the next 24 hours. And the big question is, where does it reemerge? If it's further west, that means it could spend more time over the Gulf of Mexico, perhaps be a little bit stronger. That's something we're going to have to watch closely over the next day. Florida impacts south to north Monday through Wednesday, and rain and wind will be possible in central Georgia on the day Wednesday.